and welcome to Rate My Cigar. So today I'm talking to you from sunny Greece. So we're doing something a little bit different today. I'm actually on holiday at the moment and I'm going to be enjoying a very, very rare cigar. So basically I thought, you know what, I'm on holiday, I'm going to treat myself. I've gone for a Davidoff Master Selection 2012. These are a very, very rare cigar. There was only 1,500 boxes made, which was basically made for the American market. And it's basically a Yamasa Visus filler with a Dominican binder and a Habano wrapper. So I've worked my way through the second third now, and the flavours are definitely starting to step up a little bit. So the first third was definitely a bit on the mild side. It started off incredibly strong, but after a few tokes it definitely seemed to settle down quite a lot. The first third, obviously I was getting like sort of very light sort of milky flavours, a hint of a wood which wasn't massively obvious which wood it was. Now as I've got into the second third, it sort of started to step up into a really nice oaky flavour. Now it's not really a classic oak like I've had in other cigars. It's like a really high quality but light oak. Yeah, very, very flavourful. So the Yamasa Visus tobaccos, which are the filler in this cigar, they're aged in bourbon barrels, and you can definitely notice that when you're smoking this cigar, because it has like a hint of sweetness which you don't really get with a lot of other cigars unless they're sort of like aged in certain specific barrels. Like you notice it with the Camacho barrel age, it's got that sort of hint which you don't really get in a lot of other cigars, a bit like this, and it's been beautiful so far. So flavour wise I'm getting sort of notes of quite a nice sweet almond, like a milky creamy coffee, definitely the oaky wood steps up as well, and it's just really has been beautiful so far. I really am enjoying it. Unfortunately, because it is an expensive cigar, but thankfully I've got a box of these, so they definitely will be staying in my humidor for a little while longer. They have a Yamasa Visus filler. Now this filler is renowned for having sort of like sort of creamy, milk chocolatey, sort of almond notes. And I've already actually started this cigar, and the flavours so far are exceptional. So it's a Toro, which is a 6" by 52 ring gauge. And yes, so far it has been really, really, really lovely. So I'm getting a lot of sort of like sort of sweet almondy notes. I'm getting like a very nice high quality but subtle oak flavour as well. It's a very different oak flavour to I've had from sort of other cigars. Yeah, so far I'm really definitely enjoying it. It's quite an expensive cigar, so I found these on one site which I did manage to find in pound sterling, and they were £69 a cigar. So definitely not a cheap cigar, but for a special occasion, so far it has been absolutely beautiful. So I'm just making my way into the second third now. So I've made my way through the second third. The flavours have been fantastic so far. It's not a strong cigar by any means. It's definitely in a sort of medium body. But I say I'm getting sort of like a real nice toasted almonds, a hint of spice in there, a bit of sort of saltiness as well. It's quite interesting. It's sort of the saltiness brings sort of like a dry flavour note to this cigar, which I haven't really seen in a lot of other cigars, but it's quite welcoming. So I don't normally like sort of drier cigars, but this has actually been really, really nice on the flavours. So obviously it's got the typical like coffee cream, a little bit of spiciness, bit of sweetness. Yeah, just really, really tasty. I'm getting hints of sort of like vanilla and leather sort of run through it as well, but it's definitely got on the forefront is sort of the hazelnuts and the oak. And I'm going to work my way through the last third now. I've made my way through the last third now, and flavour wise it hasn't really massively changed. It has amped up a bit, so the flavours of like the typical sort of the earthiness, the hazelnuts, it has sort of amped up a bit and definitely got stronger, that's for sure. The oak has also stepped up as well, but say not a massive change, but just real nice sort of more prominent flavours to what I was getting to begin with. So like I say, this has been a fantastic stick, so if you can get some of these, definitely pick them up and put them in your humidor. I think you definitely won't regret it. As always, we'd love to hear from you, so if you could please put a comment in the box below, and we look forward to speaking to you next time. Take care, bye bye.